This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, the Penobscot County Grand Jury has indicted 3 people in connection with a shooting at the Half-Acre nightclub in Bangor back in April. Brothers
Edward Evans of Bronx, New York, 33 years old, and 28-year-old Imel Evans of Augusta were both indicted on assault charges. Imel was indicted for criminal threatening with a dangerous weapon. Edwards indicted for elevated aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. 36-year-old Andre Dixon of Bangor was also indicted in connection with the April shooting at the nightclub. He was indicted on charges of reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon and criminal mischief.
Also, a woman accused of burning her boyfriend's home to the ground was indicted by the grand jury. 44-year-old Kelly Giles of Carroll Plantation was indicted for arson and criminal mischief. And a Bangor mother accused of giving Narcan to revive her 2-year-old child was also indicted. 28-year-old Jessica Shepard was arrested by Bangor police for allegedly leaving fentanyl out in her home. According to court testimony, the child consumed it and overdosed. Shepard was indicted for domestic violence, reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon, and endangering the welfare of a child. A truck driver is expected to accept responsibility for causing the death of a state police detective who was struck by a dislodged tire. Detective Ben Campbell was fatally injured when the tire fell off Scott Willette's truck and hit him alongside Interstate 95. Campbell was headed to a training event when he stopped to help a driver in a snowstorm on April 3, 2019. The state police previously suspended the license of a mechanic who inspected the truck. Willette has reached a plea agreement and is due back in court on August 19th.
Well, a man charged with scamming more than $100,000 from multiple victims through his home repair business entered a plea in court today. Tony Glidden, who was arrested in 2021 and charged with theft by deception, was scheduled for a bail revocation hearing at Kennebec County Superior Court before it was announced that he would be entering a plea instead. Glidden then pleaded guilty to all charges brought against him. Assistant Attorney General Suzanne Russell read the state's evidence of Glidden's guilt, including various excuses and lies he told his victims as to why he could not fulfill the jobs he was hired to complete.
Limiting to a few of the following: the weather, manpower, theft of equipment, death of an employee, theft by his employees. A lending company stole his money. He had no money to buy materials until he paid off the debt so he could get a loan. Another customer had not paid him. He had COVID. His worker stole his truck. He was behind with projects. He fell off the roof and broke his wrist.
A date for sentencing has not been set, but it is expected to take place later this summer.
Maine game wardens located a missing 2-year-old girl this morning after she wandered away from a campsite in Piscataquis County overnight. Inland Fisheries and Wildlife spokesperson Mark Lottie says the girl, who turned 2 in June, was last seen sleeping in her family's camper at the Joe Mary Lake campground around 2 a.m. Thursday morning. When the family woke up around 7, their daughter was missing and the camper door was open. Lottie says the family called 911 and several agencies converged to the campground to assist with the search, including game wardens, forest rangers, state police, marine patrol officers, and Penobscot County sheriff's officers. Game warden Tyler Leach was searching one of the camp's parking areas when he noticed the girl holding her blanket and sitting on top of a nearby brush pile. Leach, who is a father himself, was able to talk to the girl and comfort her before picking her up and bringing her back to her parents at the campsite. The girl was evaluated and did not need any medical care despite spending most of the night in the woods. The total search crew included nearly 40 people and contained ground searches, canine units, dive team members, fixed-wing aircraft, a helicopter, and a drone.
Certainly happy to see the happy ending there. Well, Augusta police are investigating a crash involving 2 pedestrians and 2 vehicles. It happened about 6 p.m. Wednesday night on Western Avenue in the area of Crossings Way. Deputy Chief Kevin Lully says a Honda SUV driven by 23-year-old Aaron Smith of Clinton was just taking off after being stopped in traffic when it was hit from behind. 54-year-old Jennifer Keene of Augusta was driving the Toyota SUV that hit his vehicle vehicle and then struck 2 pedestrians. Lully says several of the people involved in the crash were transported to the hospital with injuries. Details of the crash, though, are still being investigated, and if you have any information, you are asked to contact the Augusta Police Department.
Maine's Catholic Diocese says it is returning a priest to active ministry after an investigation into allegations of sexual abuse. The Diocese of Portland said on Wednesday its investigation into Reverend Robert Valancourt took a year. The investigation centered on claims of sexual abuse in the 1980s. The diocese said in a statement that the allegations were, quote, determined to be unfounded. It said Valancourt has not received a new assignment from the diocese yet. Valancourt formerly led St. Brendan the Navigator Parish, which oversees churches in Belfast, Rockland, and Camden on the mainland and also on 3 islands, Islesboro, Vinyl Haven, and North Haven.
Well, 2 young men from Slovakia are going door to door to help families with their education. Matej and Matt both are college students from Europe selling educational books and apps with Southwestern Advantage. These education tools can be for parents who are looking to help their kids in math and other subjects. They'll also have baby books and advanced learning material for teenagers prepping for the SAT and ACT. This is their summer internship, and it will help pay for their own educations. They'll be visiting towns and cities around the area, including Bangor, Orono, Corinth, Holden, and many more. Neither of them represent or are affiliated with any schools, and you can check them out on Facebook with the hashtag Families for Education.
Congresswoman Shelley Pingree met with members of the House Agriculture Committee as well as hemp production stakeholders in Washington today at an Agriculture Committee hearing regarding the USDA's hemp production program. At the hearing, Pingree highlighted the importance of her Hemp Advancement Act, which she introduced in February. The legislation is designed to improve the 2018 Farm Bill's hemp provisions, as well as provide greater clarity to those who grow as well as process hemp. The 2018 Farm Bill declassified hemp as a controlled substance, allowing legal production of it, which is now commonly used for products like rope, textiles, paper, and CBD products. Pingree focused on the restrictions that are holding back Maine farmers who want to produce hemp.
The other thing that we're working on in the Hemp Advancement Act is to raise the allowable THC threshold for hemp and the in-process hemp extract to make the rules more workable for growers and processors, also ensuring that final hemp products sold to consumers aren't intoxicating.
Republican leader and ranking member of the House Agricultural Committee, Glenn Thompson, said in part, quote, "This is among our first hearings on this commodity, which is amazing given the work that we did." He went on to say, "It's so long overdue," end quote.
A new report shows that Maine is on pace to meet its greenhouse gas reduction goals. The 9th annual report from the Maine Department of Environmental Protection found that as of 2019, gross greenhouse gas emissions in Maine were 25% lower than 1990 levels. That surpasses the state's goal of 10%. With continued progress in reducing gross GHG emissions, the report indicates Maine is well positioned to meet its goal of carbon neutrality by 2045, which was recently added to state law. All right, well, taking a look outside, it was another gorgeous day. Decent amount of breeze, but we are definitely still seeing the high temperatures for sure.
You're right, though, but that breeze making a big difference out there, making it, I guess, livable conditions out. If you're out and about today, certainly felt nice to roll down the windows and take a drive.
All righty, well, with a little bit more on what we can expect in the coming hours, let's take a first look at our forecast.
Thank you, Beth and Peter. Your first weather is brought to you by Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Maine's largest cleaning destination for over nearly 70 years. So looking at the radar today, we have some precipitation on the way. As you can see, there's some rain coming into Quebec, that northern area that's going to move in through the state of Maine, hitting Bangor. So there will be some showers and thunderstorms coming in tonight. The highs today are going to hit the mid to upper 80s. As you can see in Bangor, we're at 86. It's a little bit colder towards the shoreline, 78 in Rockland, 82 in Bay Harbor. But nothing else really to worry about heat-wise. Wind speeds were pretty calm most of the area, but in Bangor we're seeing some 17-mile-per-hour winds coming in from the north. Other than that, nothing else to really worry about. Your hour-by-hour forecast right now, or going into tonight, it's going to be low 70s, and once those storms move in, it will cool down the temperatures into the upper 60s. Beth and Peter?
All right, so some precip on our way then.
Yep, and we'll be prepared for it.
And we've been saying with the dry conditions and such,
Yeah.
it really doesn't hurt that that's coming our way.
Absolutely not.
All right, well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, how a tree disease spreading across the state is now causing concerns in the town of Castine.
And how Skowhegan is receiving a grant for their River Park project. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Looking to improve or upgrade your home? Here with At Home FAB and KBF, we offer a great selection of appliances, furniture, bedding, cabinetry, flooring, and more. We have a friendly, welcoming environment and will work with you every step of the way from start to finish. We service our merchandise. Any fixes or repairs, we can do that too. Our professional team has more than 50 years of experience and is here to help. Stop in and ask about our Synchrony 12 months financing with no interest and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
I've been having foot pain for at least 10 years. The first day I put the key boot on, I could tell the difference. My pain level has been so much better. I was amazed. The key boots made it possible for me to actually walk without pain. I can go shopping, walking around the store without wanting to cry. I mean, I feel like dancing sometimes. The key boots made all the difference. Very happy with it. Comfort shoes, it's just changed my life.
Incubus. Live. August 7th, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine. One incredible night with Incubus. With special guests, Sublime with Rome and the Aqua Dolls. Incubus, on sale now. Buy tickets at waterfrontconcerts.com or ticketmaster.com. Part of the Varney Insurance Concert Series.
Building a new deck or expanding or replacing an existing deck, you'll find everything you need for your project at Hammond Lumber Company. From wood options to low-maintenance composite decking, railings, and all the hardware and accessories, too. Your Hammond sales rep can walk you through your design and product choices and can even come out to the job site if needed. They can help you find a reputable builder, too, and Hammond offers statewide delivery and professional service after the sale. To get started on your deck project, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Tree disease spreading across the state is causing major concerns now in the town of Castine. Our Matthew Jurancic explains.
Dutch elm disease is taking control of American elm trees across the state of Maine. But no town has been affected more than Castine.
We have had an increase in incidence of Dutch elm disease here in town this year, with over 30 trees affected.
According to Maine Forest Service pathologist Aaron Bergdahl, the disease was first found in the United States in 1930 and has killed more than 30 million trees. It's caused by an invasive fungi that is spread by elm bark beetles, which ultimately forces the tree to suffocate and die. Bergdahl is seeing a much faster rate of transmission of the disease this year compared to last year.
Dutch elm disease seems to be spreading quite rapidly this year especially, and I think some of the symptoms of Dutch elm disease appear to be developing quite rapidly this year, probably because we're in a little bit of a drought right now.
In response to the growing problem, the town of Castine inoculates its elm trees with an injectable fungicide every 3 years. But to Tenney, the problem seems to be with the private owners who haven't treated their elm trees.
Those trees that are not treated, mostly private trees, are vulnerable to the disease. So it is incumbent upon homeowners or property owners with important trees to treat their trees should they wish to.
Although many of the town's elm trees are treated, Bergdahl says there's still a chance they can get the disease.
Any elm tree out in the landscape has the possibility of getting Dutch elm disease because it's those elms that are on the roadsides and field edges that kind of are they kind of harbor the disease that will spread to elms in people's yards.
Reporting from Castine, Matthew Jurancic, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Skowhegan just received a large grant toward its Skowhegan River Park project. Our Dylan Holloway spoke to a member of the Skowhegan River Park Committee to give us more details.
The town of Skowhegan is aiming to boost its outdoor recreation capabilities and local tourism industry by constructing the Skowhegan River Park. River Park Committee member Christina Cannon says the project has been in the works for about 20 years.
So the plan is to actually add access on both sides of the river. There will be a set of stairs from downtown, and then an ADA access ramp and a trail from the other side of the river into the gorge.
Cannon says the town of Skowhegan was recently awarded a grant of $4.9 million from the Economic Development Administration to put toward the River Park plan. She says the project will boost the Whitewater Rapids, allowing for surfing, paddling, and much more.
We are planning on putting 2 wave features in right here in our downtown river gorge, and then eventually likely a 3rd one down at the mouth of the gorge near the Big Eddy.
Cannon says the town of Skowhegan and the organization Main Street Skowhegan will be contributing funds to the program as well.
The fact that we are, putting in a river park that's going to bring paddlers, but also spectators, and we're going to host festivals and competitions right in our downtown, will impact things locally and benefit our local businesses.
According to Cannon, the hope is to construct the in-river features next summer. For more information on the Skowhegan River Park, go to runofriver.org. Reporting from Skowhegan, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
It certainly sounds like a very vast project, but one that will attract a lot of people to Skowhegan.
Well, you look at just that last parting shot there, that gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. I mean, that's just going to be awesome.
Yeah, it really will be.
All right.
Well, still to come on ABC7 News at 6. The Together Place in Bangor announces the winners of its annual Periscope writing contest.
And in sports, Maine football is just a week away from the start of training camp. So where do the Black Bears rank in the latest preseason poll? We'll have that story right after the break.
Feel the difference of alpaca apparel from the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store in Belfast. Stop by their ranch location to interact with these amazing animals and enjoy the beautiful Maine outdoors with your very own alpaca walk. Shop in-store or online today and take advantage of their free nationwide shipping. With their incredible selection of socks, sweaters, hats, and more, experience the unique qualities that alpaca fiber brings with the Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the Purple Baboon, a local gem on the Belfast waterfront. Find lots of little joys for every taste, like fun clothing for the whole family and a lovely selection of coastal Maine-made jewelry. The Purple Baboon, the best selection at great prices. 31 Front Street, Belfast.
The signs of summer are here. The sun's out for the evening commute. Whistles and clapping echo from the ball field. And a day at the lake brings the family together. Valley Home Services offers whole home comfort, serving northern Maine to Portland. With the push of a button on a Fujitsu heat pump, you're ready for whatever summer brings. Humid days or cool nights, come home to comfort with Valley Home Services. Home is our middle name.
I know there's conflicting information about Dupuytren's contracture.
I thought I couldn't get treatment yet.
Well, people may think that their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. If you can't lay your hand flat on the table, talk to a hand specialist.
But what if I don't want surgery?
Well, then you should find a hand specialist certified to offer non-surgical treatments.
What's the next step?
Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus $500 purchase allowance on a 2022 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Whenever Maine Wood Floors wants to know the weather, they log on to foxbangor.com. Whether you're searching to add beauty with a new hardwood floor or need to restore your old one, Maine Wood Floors is your hardwood flooring expert in Mid-Coast Maine. Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Engstrom's Auto Service in Guilford. We specialize in all foreign and domestic service and alignments.
Welcome back in. Thank you for staying with us. Maine football is less than a week away from starting up training camp for the 2022 season, as is the rest of the new-look Colonial Athletic Association, which held its annual media day on Thursday morning. Dave Peck has more.
Like the Colonial Athletic Association as a whole, the upcoming 2022 season ushers in a new era for Maine football.
Being able to change with the times of college football is important, whether it's recruiting or how the conference is structured. It's important to be able to adapt within that.
The CAA enters the fall void of its perennial powerhouse, but as James Madison shifts rank, Hampton and Monmouth enter the fold amid an ever-changing NCAA landscape.
Just like every conference in the country right now, we will continue to be vigilant as it relates to membership decisions and continue to make decisions that are in the best interest of the conference going forward.
Of course, the man calling the shots in Orono is first-year head coach Jordan Stevens. And beyond the obvious culture shift, his focus is on bolstering a black hole defense, ranked 10th in scoring last season.
We're really looking defensively to be a defense that's physical, number one. We play fast, we play together. That's been those three things are what we've echoed to the players.
And at the core of that unit is linebacker Adrian Otero, the latest member of Maine's hallowed number 6 legacy.
Players that had it, have come to me and, talked to me about it. And, it means a lot to take this, big number and this big leadership role.
As for the offense, the Black Bears ranked 4th in points scored last season, falling between quarterbacks Derek Robertson and Joe Fagnano, who missed 7 games due to injury.
I'm back to 100%. I think, the coaches did a really nice job just helping me get back. And then for this season, that's in the past. I'm ready to get going. Excited to, with the team around me, the new coaching staff.
Now entering the year, the preseason polls have Maine ranked 8th out of 13, but it's a measurement Stevens likely won't lose any sleep over.
Not really our focus at this point. Our focus is on the start of camp next week and getting better fundamentally, getting better from a physical standpoint this preseason. And we feel like if we take care of what we can control, things will fall where they need to this season.
Reporting from Bangor, Dave Peck, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
Thank you for that, Dave. Football season right around the corner. I am very excited to watch the Black Bears this year. All right, moving over to pro football now. Day 2 of Pat's camp underway. Just 45 days until their Week 1 game against Miami. Personally, I cannot wait. Talk of the camp today was former Dolphin Devontae Parker and Mac Jones. The second-year quarterback got a lot of praise from Bill Belichick at the start of camp. As for Jones' new weapon, the two had a great connection again today, with Parker catching a few touchdowns in 7-on-7 and in 11s. Again, it's only day 2, no pads yet, so while Parker has been impressive so far, Belichick says they're just taking it day by day.
Yeah, it's good to have him, and he had a good spring. We'll just take it day by day here and, not try to evaluate guys based on one play or one practice or one period. But there's going to be a lot of football played, and, we'll see how things turn out over an extended period of time.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's all about, have fun, come out here with your brothers and working hard every day. I'm just hoping to bring, energy, just come out there and play hard as I can and, do what I can to help the team.
Certainly a connection to look for all season long. I cannot wait to watch that. All righty, that is all we have for sports. Here is Chase Ropenack with your full 5-day forecast. Chase?
Thank you, Tyler. Your Maine weather today is brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. Stop in and see Tony and Nicole, where every vehicle comes with a complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Come buy your vehicle the fair way. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way they do business. All right, looking at the temperatures today, they're going to be in the mid to upper 80s. In Bangor, you can see right now we're sitting at 86, a little chillier towards the coastline, 78 and 82. But other than that, it's going to be a beautiful day today weather-wise. Looking into the temperature trend, so today, as you can see, we're hitting 87. We're going to get a little bit lower, 84 around Saturday, but they're going to start picking up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Monday, you can see we're going to hit 88 degrees, so just above average July temperatures for our area. Moving on to the radar, we can see some precipitation is starting to come our way for tonight. Right now we just have some increased cloud cover coming in, but if we take a look from afar, we can see the low pressure system right now that is moving in to our area. It's going to come in, right now it's going by Quebec, and then it's going to move into Bangor, Maine later on tonight. Here's our high-resolution future forecast. We can see the precipitation move through, and then Saturday morning there should be some scattered showers that come in through the area as well. So looking at the future rainfall, we could see that we have over an inch of rain that's expected to come into Caribou, but for all the other counties south of that and towns, it's going to be just a little under half an inch of rain, so nothing to really worry about there. Moving on, we're going to look at our Muggy Meters, so the humidity in the area. It's going to drop dramatically going into the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be very comfortable for us. It's going to pick up a little bit going into Monday and Tuesday, but enjoy the weekend while you can. It'll be some very comfortable weather out there for you guys. Going into tonight's forecast, we have some showers and thunderstorms on the way. Some can possibly be strong with those isolated cells that can bring some small hail, damaging winds, and some torrential downpour. Other than that, it will be a low of 66, so not too bad out there tonight with some calm winds. Going into tomorrow's forecast, it will be a high of 86, partly cloudy with that slight rain chance, bringing in from that low pressure system that is just passing over Quebec right now. Other than that, it should be a beautiful day tomorrow. Going into our extended forecast, we have a low of 61 on Friday, so a little chilly there. Saturday is going to be a high of 84, Sunday a high of 87, Monday high of 88, and Tuesday a high of 87. So the high temperatures are on the way, and it will be nice and sunny for us this upcoming week. Beth?
All right, it's definitely going to be a great weekend to get outside and, do whatever. Just make sure that you have plenty of water, that you're staying hydrated. Keep your pets hydrated, and probably during the height of the day, they should be indoors.
Absolutely. Yeah, all good advice there, but a very nice outlook altogether.
Yep.
All right, well, more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Selling your home is a big job. You need a team to help pull it off. Real estate is no joke, and these cats ain't laughing.
I think we can get you more for your home.
We just posted your house online, and we're already getting great response.
Buy or sell confidently with Mark and Nancy.
Actually, it's Nancy and Mark.
Right, Nancy and Mark Rowe. Experience, personality, results. I'm sold.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
Papa Roach. Falling in reverse. The Rockzilla Tour with very special guests, Hollywood Undead and Bad Wolves. Friday, July 29th, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine. Papa Roach. Falling in reverse. On sale now at waterfrontconcerts.com or ticketmaster.com.
No one told us to get up and go. That's just our rhythm. And when the heart throws that rhythm off, Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center will get it back to a healthier beat through minimally invasive procedures for heart disease with no need for open chest surgery. So you can get back to your rhythm of life.
Ready to update your summer style? Shop department store brands for amazingly low prices during the Label Shopper Summer Sale. 25% off your favorite labels.
Label Shopper, great clothes, great prices.
ABC tonight. Audiences are loving the #1 new summer series, Generation Gap.
The comedy team known as the 3 what? 3 dummies?
It's awesome.
What's TikTok?
And they can't get enough. Generation Gap. Tonight on ABC.
Welcome back. And finally tonight, Together Place in Bangor just announced the winners of its annual Periscope writing contest. Those who took part could write a poem, a story, or an essay, with the winners getting their entries published by Pro Libris Books. First prize for the contest wins $250, second gets $125, and third takes home $100. Kirsten Shanley won this year's contest with her poem Patchwork, and says she's ready for her work to be published.
I'm very excited about it. Hopefully, it's going to be out there in the state of Maine. Hopefully other recovery centers will be aware of the chapbook.
Shanley and the two other winners gathered at the Together Place for an award ceremony this evening, where they had the opportunity to share their pieces. A really good opportunity for people to get their work out there and get some recognition.
And congratulations to all the winners, for sure. It's so important to promote the arts everywhere that you possibly can. And it's a great medium for expression, whether it's something happy or just a challenge that you dealt with. So awesome to see.
Yeah, it really is.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us, folks, from everyone here at ABC 7 News. Take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.